This is the Fantech Aria XD7 and it's a super lightweight gaming mouse. Currently it's priced at $69 and that's around 270 ringgit here in Malaysia. And I think it's currently one of the best budget gaming mouse you can get currently on the market. Taking a look inside the box, you do get the mouse sitting on top, and underneath the mouse is a box full of accessories and paperwork, which includes the user manual, the warranty card for the mouse, and a special letter from the CEO. Some pretty awesome Aria Fantech stickers, a set of PTFE mouse skates, a set of anti-slip grips for the top and sides of the mouse, the charging cable which is made out of paracord and it's a Type A to Type C charging cable, and it also comes with a Type A to Type C wireless extension adapter at the end, and you also get a solid rear cover for the mouse. Alright, so taking a closer look at the Fantech Aria XD7, we can see that it has a shorter and wider footprint. This is also known as the egg-shaped design. And on the mouse you have your usual buttons here with 2 extra on the left side, and on the right side there's a little Aria logo over here, and on the front is where you can find your Type C connection port, and on the back is where you have a little Fantech logo here, and this piece can actually come out because it's attached magnetically. So you can swap this piece out with the other one given from Fantech if you don't like the ones with these holes. The 2.4 GHz dongle is also stored under the rear cover here, and I think it's a good spot, and it's actually pretty nice to have a place to keep the dongle because I often lose my dongles. Taking a look at the bottom of the mouse, you can see the 3 PTFE skates here, and in the middle of the mouse is where it houses the PixArt 3395 gaming sensor. And right underneath the sensor here we can see the toggle switch, so you can switch in between Bluetooth wired and the 2.4 GHz mode, and you also get the Bluetooth pairing button and the DPI switcher underneath here. So talking about the top cover again, you can see that it actually pops out pretty easily because it's held in place with 3 magnets, and the top part for the switches can also pop out, and Fantech actually plans on making different colors and designs so you can customize this in the future. The egg-shaped design here is designed to fit the claw grip better, and that is what I use, so it fits my usage just nicely. When I'm using it to game or basically doing work like editing or sending emails, it works really nice, feels comfortable in hand and no complaints from me. But if you're a palm grip user or you have bigger hands, this mouse is just not for you. It's not that comfortable for long-term use. Moving on to the performance of this Fantech Aria XD7. The PixArt 3395 sensor here has a sensitivity of 50 to 26,000 dpi and it has 650 IPS. It also has 50 grams of acceleration and 1000 Hz polling rate for the wired and 2.4 GHz mode. This being a super lightweight mouse, it only weighs in at 59 grams, and that is what Fantech claims, but from my own testing it does weigh in at around 60 grams. And me coming from a heavier mouse, I can definitely feel the difference here when gaming for long periods of time. From 2 to 3 hours, I can definitely feel that this mouse is much lighter. But the mouse being this light means that it has a smaller battery inside, and for me it lasts for around 50 hours of use before needing to charge up, but charging it up is pretty good. It just charges up in 1 hour, so that's pretty okay for me. Taking a closer look inside the mouse, we can see that Fantech uses a Step T TC Gold scroll wheel here, and it feels great when gaming. It gives a more tactile feedback. Fantech also uses the KLGM 8.0 switches here in the right and left click, and the side buttons and the scroll wheel click uses a more muted Huano switch while maintaining the same tactile feedback when gaming and using it. The left and right click are a little bit loud in my opinion. I don't really like that, but they work just fine. And when gaming with the 2.4 GHz dongle with that 1000 Hz polling rate, there's no noticeable latency when I'm using it. It performs great, and the PTFE skates on the bottom here are also pretty good. They glide quite nicely on my desk mat, and if you want to upgrade this, Fantech also sells glass skates, so if you want that, you can check them out. So if you want to customize this mouse more, you can actually download the software from Fantech's website. I would say that the software provided by Fantech is pretty decent and it works well. On the top right corner, it displays the battery percentage of the mouse, and on this page you also can set different profiles and customize all of the 6 buttons on the mouse. Besides that, you can also set the DPI and what color it correlates to, change up the polling rate of the mouse, change the RGB settings and the LOD of the mouse as well. And on this last page is where you can add in macros, so if you want to add new macros or record them, you can do it here in the macros tab. So with most of the things covered, I think it's a pretty good mouse, and here is just a clip of me testing out the mouse in Aimlabs. I don't really have great aim, but it does show the mouse in action. So these are my final thoughts from using this Fantech Aria XD7 mouse for the past few weeks. Overall, it's a great mouse. I like the modular customizability of it, and I hope that in the future Fantech does release more parts and customizability to their mice. And for this price range, I think that you're getting a pretty nice super lightweight mouse for gaming. But you do sacrifice little things like there's no RGB on the mouse and the battery life is pretty small because of the weight. So if you're interested in getting the Fantech Aria XD7, links will of course be down in the description below. And I would like to say a quick thank you to Fantech Malaysia for sending over this review unit. So that does it for this video guys. Leave a like on this video if you liked it, dislike this video if you didn't like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I have even more reviews like this one coming very soon. And as always, thanks for watching. Goodbye guys.